It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Hey,
And Keisa, did I just say the Joe Lockett Show? The Keisa and Joe Show.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
That's okay.
It's the Keisa and Joe Show. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
We was trying to get our coffee mic. I kind of got off gear there.
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on, sis? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
You looking good. Looking
Thank
vibrant.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
What's going on? Something. You got the lipstick on today. You didn't change the color. What's going on? Talk to you, boy.
Well, I think I had this conversation with you before we came on, y'all. So starting the entrepreneurial platform years ago, I launched as the natural hair diva, right? I have locks now, but just started with regular natural hair. And I told Joe this morning, y'all, over the 15 Fabulous Club, I've been hiding for a number of years. I've been hiding my gray coming in. And I told him, I said, you know what? I'm not hiding anymore. Is what it is. Yep. Look real close around the edges there.
Okay.
Trying to get some gray hair.
Okay.
And you know what? It's okay. It is what it is. So I told you, I said, I can't hide anymore in terms of who I really am. So that's just, look, I'm a very transparent person, hid enough, tired of that. It is what it is. And I am who I am today.
Well, good morning, y'all. We're here at the Filter Coffee Parlor, and it is what it is here on the Keisa and Joe Show this morning. We got a great show lined up for you guys today. And today we really want to get into, we decided not to have any guests today.
Yeah.
We canceled the guests because we really want to talk to the audience today,
Right.
more so about what's going on for the summer.
Yeah.
We want to talk a little bit about the Bad Boys movie because we hear some things that's going on with Will Smith.
Yeah.
But also we want to talk about health and are you having the right kind of conversations?
That's good.
Right?
So
and it was
a
something
mental
else.
health and a physical health.
Yeah, the mental health.
The mental health part
Yeah.
of it, having those right conversations. And I was just telling you that one of my passions right now is just making sure that as we mature, and really it's a topic that's relevant for any age, is just help, making healthy choices day in and day out, step by step, little by little, minute by minute. It's not really the overarching decisions that define our lives. It's these little steps. Baby steps every day.
Hey, y'all do us a favor. If you guys are locking in wherever you're locking to us on the digital airways right now, if you're on the digital airways of the channel, Keisa's page, or you're on the Joe Lockett channel, Joe Lockett Show channel, hit the like button. Let us know where you're chiming in from. And our producers are watching the show right now. So guess what? If you chime in from certain place, they're going to tell us we're going to say hello to you. Also, share our video out there, y'all. This is how we grow our audience.
Absolutely.
And I got some new projects coming up.
Okay.
That I'm excited to be talking about.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Well, I got some that's coming out pretty soon for as we're going to be doing a party maybe.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about that pretty soon. Got some events coming up that we're going to be doing and some little new merch that we got coming out pretty soon.
A book
that
somebody's got coming out pretty soon.
We got I got a tour. We got some tour that's getting ready to come up pretty soon.
Yeah.
So you guys stay locked in. Follow our pages, follow our stories, follow our reels, follow our lives.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys stay tuned because we got so much exciting stuff coming up for the summer because, this is what I say a lot. I want you to explain this to me, Keith.
Explain?
Yes. I need some woman-splaining on this one here. Okay. What is a hot girl summer? What the hell is a hot girl summer?
Hot girl summer.
A hot girl summer, yeah.
And this plays perfectly into what I'm talking about and what I have said. It's just hot girl summer. You being your best, you putting it all out there, you enjoying yourself and just endeavoring to be the best you that you can be. And normally when I think about hot girl, I think about having all of this right here, tight and right, to make sure we're straight for the summer. And we're going to talk about that too, on how to get it tight and right.
Okay, so I could ask you a question.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, I want you to talk to your boy.
Should I be nervous?
I don't care if you're nervous or not, but I'm going to say it anyway, America. Check it out, y'all. Can I have a hot boy summer?
Yes. Yes, you can.
I mean, a hot boy summer. What did that consist of?
We don't discriminate.
But hold on. Does that mean I open up my shirt more? Unbutton the Keith. Do I unbutton my vest?
You have a hot boy year round.
Hold on. Keith, do I unbutton my Keith? Do I unbutton my vest?
Just go.
Do I?
He's stripping over here.
I don't. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Because I'm ready. I'm ready for the hot boy summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm already ready.
Go ahead and stand up. They'd love to see you.
But I can't stand up because the cameras are not set for it.
Oh, that's an excuse.
Yeah.
All we need to see, we don't need to see your head. Just stand up.
But they're gonna see the wrong part.
How do you keep your
No, if I stand up, I'm gonna be out of the frame of the camera, Keith.
We don't want to see your face. I'm trying to say right here.
She's not getting what I'm saying, producer.
But what are you saying?
When I stand up, I'm going to be above the camera. The camera's going to be below. And we're going to get kicked off of social media, ma'am.
But not before going viral. We'll go viral first.
So I can't do what you're asking because the cameras are actually set.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Don't be scared.
No, I can't. I'm sorry about this, y'all.
And then we've got a producer. He can pan up and down, or either I can.
No, he can't move the camera. We don't have like the cameras you got on TV that they can move with you and move around. We don't have the motion camera, so the only thing I can do is this right here. I can do this. I can do this right here for the women. You know what I'm saying?
Pecs moving.
Yeah, I can do this right here. So I'm just asking, what does a hot boy summer, ladies? Chime in right now and let me know what does a hot boy summer for y'all consist of? Because it's for me, and I want to ask the producer, Cliff nephew too, because I think hot girl summer. Y'all say hot girl summer. I think of Daisy Dukes, sundresses. With the right view, when the sun hit it right in that view.
All of that.
What's the smiling on there?
All of that. Hot girl, hot boy. Look, we've got Willie on. Hey, my friend, how you doing, Willie Davis?
Hey, go ahead and talk to him. I'm gonna get a napkin.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, Willie, how are you doing? Hey, Miss Rachel. Good morning to you. Hey, Omar from Echo Highlands. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, sweetheart. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Also, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Good morning. Now, listen, I need a little help from Willie, and I need a little help from Omar this morning. And ladies, you can chime in too. What does a hot boy summer consist of? We know what a hot girl summer consists of. But Joe, my friend Joe asked, what is a hot boy summer? Nephew, do you have anything you want to chime in with? Nephew, what's a hot boy summer?
Nothing age appropriate.
No.
Y'all locked into y'all favorite morning show, the Keisa and Joe show. What is a hot girl and a hot boy summer, y'all? I want to know.
He said, nephew said nothing age appropriate. So we're going to leave that right there. So we know that you're tuned in. And remember, as you're tuning in on Joe's digital channel, as you're tuned in on my digital channel, 2 separate channels, one vision, one show. Share out the broadcast. If you're on Joe's channel, share it out for me on my channel. We don't ask you to do a single solitary thing other than come and join us and enjoy the fun, but also share it out as well. And hey to my folks on Instagram as well. Hola.
Now you got somebody on Instagram.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Robbie said, "Hot girl summer is when you are on the best version of yourself. You look good and you feel good. You reject negative energy."
Look good, Robbie on Instagram said, "Look good, feel good, and you reject negative energy."
Yes, that's your girl, Robbie.
That's Robbie.
Robbie, thank you.
So that's hot Robin. Okay, hey, Robin. Oh, Miss Robin. Oh, that Robin. Okay, hey, well, she would know.
Oh wow.
That's
Look, it's giving us stars on Instagram.
So again, so what is hot boy summer though? Is there a such term?
As hot boy summer.
Or can I coin that? Go copyright it. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't be the first one to try to.
Hot boy summer, is that a thing? Cause last week I was asking you about the hoochie daddy shorts.
Oh no, last week.
Huh?
Last week I busted him he was sitting on his couch on the Joe Lockett show, and he had on shorts. I've never seen this guy. This guy comes in here dressed to the nines, and he's got on his jeans every time he comes. I've never seen his legs. In fact, I was about to say something that was not appropriate, but we'll just say.
No, wait a minute, stop. Hold on, stop. This is what you got to do. The young folks told me this because you almost said something bad. You got to say no diddy.
Okay.
She can say that.
No diddy.
No diddy.
If you a dude, you say no diddy.
Okay, what women say?
If you're a female, you can say whatever you want.
Oh.
The dudes are the ones that have the guys.
Oh, okay, my bad.
With the pause and the no diddy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I saw him sitting on his sofa the other day, and he actually had on shorts. I was like, what? I've never seen him wear shorts. It's kind of like me. I don't really wear shorts a lot.
I do wear shorts.
You do wear shorts. I just never seen it.
Well, I got them bodybuilder legs, so I'm good. I'm not going to tell you like my legs are good.
That's your problem now. That's why you got so many women after you now. got your bodybuilder legs, and that's your
Well,
problem.
you know, you
right
can't
now.
have you can't be cleaving chesting and you got bird legs. It don't look good. You know what I'm saying? That the women always tell you walking around like this right here,
Like this with
and you got
bird
little bird
legs.
legs. You know, I even balanced myself out a long time ago, years ago. So you know, hey,
Prison body.
no did it. No did it, bro. And I'm not going to prison. Okay, we're not doing
Right,
that.
We're not doing that. No need.
All right, guys, welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. If you got time today, I keep saying the Joe Lockett Show, the Keisa and Joe Show.
That's all.
Okay, hey, make sure you guys do us a favor. Chime in and say what the hot boy summer is and the hot girl summer is as you guys are chiming in. What do you guys think that should be like? And what do you want to see? What do you want to see a man wear in the summer? Ladies, what do you want? I mean, fellas, what do you want to see? Well, fellas, what do you want to see ladies wear in the summer? Is it the shorts? Is it the sundresses, mini skirts? Is it the bathing suits?
You like sundresses?
Sundresses for me.
Sundresses. Yeah. What? So I would always assume a guy would want to see a woman in something that's more hoochie or more revealing. But is it something that
Seductive,
Ah,
not hoochie.
If you gonna wear something skimpy,
yeah,
you can't be sloppy skimpy.
you can't be sloppy skimpy.
You can't be dirty skimpy.
Yeah.
Omar,
But everybody can get over it with a sundress.
Omar says what?
Omar says he likes your outfit, man.
I
It's a
appreciate it, Blair.
cool outfit.
Appreciate
So,
it, man.
And don't you think too the sundress? So we're listening to Nephew, who's our producer extraordinaire, in the back, behind the cameras, and he says that he likes to see a woman in a sexy sundress. Like not everybody can do the biker shorts, and I'm actually kind of pleased to hear that because we can all pull it together in that sundress. You know what I mean? And I think it's classy because I think, sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be ugly.
Oh,
Yeah. Sometimes the folks who are out wearing some of these things can't really do it.
Mhm.
Your friend or your
look, you need to say that. Stop. You need to say that loud.
okay.
Especially speak into the mic off. Okay.
Make sure you do a test.
Some
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
test.
Speak into the mic, lean into the mic. What you just said.
Okay, Miss Tammy says, keep things for the imagination. That's exactly right, sis. Ladies, I know that we all think we're fine. I know we all think we have it together and we all have a limited vantage point. But some of us, we need to let go of the biking shorts. We need to let go of the Daisy Duke shorts. We need to let go of the leggings. This may not be popular among my lady friends.
Preach.
But
You
some
let it
of
cook.
us, we need to let it go because you're in your mind. You have this in your mind. You have this, and because I've been guilty of this too. Until somebody actually pulled my card, and I'm being straight up with you. I had on something. I was at a corporate function. I used to work in corporate America back in the day. I had on this nice little, I thought, pants, fitted pants. I had on a nice little fitted jacket. It was kind of thin, but it's okay. I had an older, wise, seasoned woman pull me aside and say, honey, listen, I know that you probably think that you're going for the look of you've got this little small shape and all that kind of stuff, but everybody doesn't need to see everything. Because whereas you think you have a perfect silhouette, every imperfection people can see. So it's okay if you want to do something form-fitting, but just tight, just right to your body is not attractive. So ladies, I will say, you can't see everything, but guys can. And I know we have it in our mind that, oh man, I used to be able to pull that. Back in the day, a guy gave me a compliment. That was back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Bring it right on back here to 2024. And if you know that you are not as tight and right as you need to be, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Okay, I gotta add a little something on that, Keys.
Add it.
Sis,
Yeah.
the digital airways, tuning in to the Keisa and Joe Show right here, the Filter Coffee Parlor Shop. I gotta add something to this. I like y'all shapewear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I really do.
Okay.
The shapewear is good. However, there's a time and a place for it. There's certain outfits for it.
Okay. No, just
It's not attractive.
shapewear is not attractive.
No, it's not attractive if you don't have if you're trying to wear a form-fitting dress and we can see your shapewear, the print of the shapewear on the dress or the pants that you're wearing.
So you know it's not really us.
Yes,
Yeah.
like when you wear the shapewear, you supposed it should be, in my humble opinion, just as a man looking at the Mona Lisa of a woman, right?
Sure, sure.
It should be the image that you're projecting.
Okay.
And so I don't want to see me as a man. I don't know, fellas, y'all chime in, let me know what y'all think, because this is what I'm saying. I don't want to see the imprint
Yeah.
of your, okay, this thing coming around your legs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Shapewear.
Yeah, I don't want to see all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real talk.
So if you're gonna wear the shapewear, make sure you wear the white shapewear that's going to be either bikini style, that's going to make you look. And I'm just telling you, ladies, to make you look sexy, because it is a turn. You may look good in the mirror, but when you're walking down the street to men,
it's not attractive, is it?
For us, it's not.
Yeah.
That's like seeing me in a bodysuit,
Yeah.
and you can see all the imprint of the bodysuit. You're not going to be attracted to me
You're not gonna
if
be
I'm walking down the
attracted.
street.
No.
I'm just saying, ladies.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
So as a guy, so I know we understand that guys can be superficial. Y'all are moved by looks.
I am.
So you're going ahead and admitting it.
I am.
So what? We're gonna pray for him right now. Stretching him. Do I have any oil over here? No.
I'm a
just
heathen,
kidding.
Lord.
No, you're not.
God
No, you're
bless
not.
me,
No, you're
bless
not.
me.
Because most men, whether they're in the church or not, God created you all to be visual. But my question is this.
Sure.
And be honest. You'll give me the truth.
Okay.
So as a man understands that a woman becomes mature,
Okay.
or has children, and her shape isn't quite perfect. Like, I don't think you have an ounce of body fat on you.
I do, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, on his thumb, or his pinky, he may have a little bit. But so, is it unattractive to men when women have, aren't quite perfect, or they have the pudge or whatever? Because, okay, nephew says no, but
It's the type of dude.
It's the type of dude. Some dudes find that unattractive. Okay, so it's all in the dude. What you say? I know what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
no. I'm saying no. No, I'm saying no, because it's unattractive when a woman is trying to hide it. It's attractive when you're confident in your natural self and let me see you. When you're trying to hide your roles, your fupa, right?
Fupa.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're trying to hide that from me, I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're doing it, so it's unattractive to me. I'd rather see you in your natural state and let me accept it for who you are. Don't try to sell me something, because you're selling me a lie, a lemon, right?
Lie. Yeah.
Because you're not going to be that all the time.
Wow.
So once we get into the relationship and you get comfortable with me, you're not putting on that shapewear anymore.
Yeah.
You're now in your natural state, and I have to deal with that. Now I may like you, but if I like the visual that you gave me, but now you're comfortable around me, right? Now I'm feeling a little bit differently. I'm looking at you maybe a little bit differently. And I know women say, well, it's my body, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, I would say, women, please understand this. You're not doing it for us. Real talk, when y'all put on that shapewear, y'all doing it because that's the way you want people to see you. You're not doing it for me. Because if you ask any man, we would tell you don't do it.
Seriously.
Most men would tell you do not put that stuff on.
So let's cook a little bit, to borrow your nephew's term. Let's cook a little bit around this.
I stole it from nephew.
You stole it from nephew. Okay, so women have a lot of they can have a lot of shame. They can have a lot of fear around body shape and just just understanding. Okay, we're especially as you mature. Okay, I'm not 25 anymore. I'm not 30 anymore. I can't snap back into, or I've had a couple of children. I can't snap back into that pre-baby body shape. So what you're saying is, for a man, you all are okay with that. But is it a case of just being as healthy as you can, at that point, even if it does mean you have, a little bit of weight.
A mature man is going to love you for who you are, not for what you want to be or what you think, or what you want him to think that you are. You know what I'm saying? I will accept a woman. She's over 50, so she's going to put on weight, right? It's how you carry your weight, the confidence you carry that weight with, right?
Wow.
Now, if you're not taking care of yourself and you're just sitting there just glutting yourself, that's different.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to, and you see this man, see that she's trying to, but she looks good.
Yeah.
If you're weight conscious, we're okay with that. I'm going to say most men, 80-90% of men, we're okay, ladies, with your natural state. Now we understand when you go out, you go into an event, you want to look a certain way, you put you put on your bodysuit or whatever it's called, right? The skims or whatever. That's cool. But understand, I'm a man. I have to be with you all the time.
And all the time, we're not going to be that perfect slim.
You're not going to
if
be
that's
that
just not
if
your
that's
body
not who
shape.
you
Is
are.
that,
So
wow.
I got to accept you
Wow.
without the filter.
Wow.
I got to accept you without the suit.
This is good.
And the
I had
other
no
part is,
idea.
ladies, I'm gonna say this to y'all.
I had
Can
no
y'all
idea.
stop putting them damn filters on y'all pictures? Because some of y'all don't look like those. When you take that filter off, some of y'all don't look nothing like that doggone filter. Stop it.
Let me look away at this point because I
No.
will put a filter on in a
A
minute.
filter is fine, right?
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
But if you take your filter off and you look nothing like your filter, no. I'm very serious, America. I'm very serious. Okay? I'm very serious, y'all. If you take your filter off and you know doggone well you don't look nothing like that filter,
don't do it. You're right.
I'm ugly, okay? And I understand it. So I don't, at the end of the day, I have to accept whatever uglification, beautification God has given me. Okay, I may put a little light on me, but I'm not going to put all of this where it's going to smooth out my skin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make me look a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
The hell I'm going to do that for? And you see me up close, be like,
okay, so sometimes I do that. So what you're saying is stop the madness. Stop.
I just think too much. I don't. A nice, cool filter is cool, but if it makes you look something completely different what you want to, here's the key. If your filter makes you look like what you want to look like, don't post it.
Gotcha.
Put it on your mirror and work towards that. But don't post it. I'm just saying.
If you don't want the truth, don't ask him. He's gonna tell you the truth. Okay.
People tell me the truth, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you posting a filter
good.
and it don't look like you,
That's
put
good.
it on your mirror and work towards that perfection of what you want to be. But don't post that, because if I see you and you're like, you know me from Facebook or Instagram?
And you're like, no.
I do not.
Yeah, no.
Then she pull up that picture,
Oh, this
and,
me.
and
And
then
you're
I
like,
got to sit here and look like a straight face, like, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? And in my mind, I'm thinking like, who the hell and why?
Yeah. Don't do it. No, this is good stuff, because what we're learning, some of the things that we do, we think it's to impress guys. We think it's to get the attention of guys, and what we're doing is not working. You all see right through it. Is basically it. But it almost sounds to me too like you're saying, and y'all, we love it. The fact that when I tell you they have it going on in Filter today, like we're talking and the crowd is talking too. So we're hoping that you all are able to hear it. Yeah. Oh my God, it's like lit in here. Okay, Filter Coffee Parlor. By the way, let me go. Can I give them a shout out since it's almost 10:30?
Yeah.
Okay. The Keisa and Joe show. Welcome. Remember, we want to encourage you to like and share the broadcast. For those who are on Joe's channel, share out the broadcast. For those who are on my digital channel, share out the broadcast. That's how you help us, okay? And again, special thanks to our sponsor, Filter Coffee Parlor. This is the salted butterscotch. I have it done with macadamia nut. Joe has it done with regular coffee. Whoever made the coffee today, my God, they are on point.
It's good.
I wait. I save up my coffee. What do you call it? My coffee takes to come here. I don't drink coffee until I come here.
You know, this morning I worked out, so I'm not gonna lie. I did have a cup of coffee this morning.
You did?
I did, because I worked out this morning.
Yeah, I worked out this morning too.
Yeah, so I went ahead and had me a little cup of coffee.
And speaking of working out, can I go ahead and tell them what I told you earlier?
Sure, because here's what we're gonna do, y'all, on this part of the show, Keith.
Okay.
I think it's time to go ahead and talk about over 50.
Yeah.
When you're making changes.
Yeah.
It's time for us to be transparent on the show.
Yeah, I love it.
You want to be? You sure think we should be transparent with these folks?
Yeah, I do.
You think it's okay?
I do.
All right, well, let's do it.
I do.
Then. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I was just going to tell him about working out, and basically I was saying that I'm trying really, really hard out. I'd gone to the doctor, and over the past 6 months, I heard the doctor say twice, and it hit me when he said it the second time. He said, just to maintain health, he said, you want to do some things that include adding an aerobic exercise. First time it kind of passed by me. I said, well, doc, I'm walking.
Right.
I walk my dog every day. Around Birmingham Southside. I said, I could walk. And he said, yeah. He said, and I was telling him, I said, I've lost since, how long can I say it? Since the beginning of this year. What's this? This is June. Since the beginning of the year, I've lost 15 pounds. Since August of last year, back up to August, it's a total of 25 pounds.
Okay.
And I told the doctor, I said, I said, I walk every day, so I'm shocked that I have not seen more weight loss. And he said, yeah, you're probably not walking to the degree where you're building up your heart rate enough. He said, so include you some aerobic exercise in there. Okay. So walking in addition to, I don't know, jumping rope or maybe even a little mini jog or something like that. I'm just throwing out some things. So, and I was telling Joe, I said, if you see me around the south side here, because I love to walk my dog, she gets in 3 to 4 walks a day. But early in the morning, you may see me stretching while I walk the dog. You may see me doing some core exercises. Think it not strange because I'm trying to build up my metabolism. I'm trying to rev up my metabolism and get that cardio in. So just don't think it's strange. I'm thinking I'm getting a little cardio in with that too. I whip my hair back and forth.
Okay, Willow Smith.
So anyway, I just wanted to say, because seriously though, this guy, but he's really an inspiration to me. And I will say this, and this is kind of deep, being transparent with you.
Mhm.
Before I started this show, this is a true confession. I was struggling. I was heavier before I really got back in my place of doing what I know Keisa is called to do. I was out doing some other things. I did a stint with real estate, which I'm still a realtor. I'm going to keep that license, but that's just not my full-time gig. I'm a communicator. It's who I am. I'm a communicator and I'm a coach. Okay. And people, I connect with people. I network with people. That is my life. And I came to this show, and y'all, I have said this before jokingly, but I'm so serious. When you have the opportunity to sit beside someone like Joe, who has made discipline his life, like, if you listen to him, good job, Rachel. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Rachel says, good job, I guess, with me talking about my weight loss. Thank you, sweetheart. And we're rounding out to how we're making this relevant for you all. Because you sit next to a gentleman like this, but he's, how old are you?
53, I'll be 54 next month.
He'll be 54 on July 13th. This guy, he says he has an ounce of fat. I don't see it if he does, but he's always working out. You can look at him and tell he takes care of himself. Other people take note of it. A lot of times, ladies, we hide. And I think for a little while I hid while I was, hey, we hid, speaking to the folks as they passed by filtering their weight units. But I hid it, y'all, because I was struggling with my weight and I didn't want people to see me. So I hid, and it really kind of plunged me into a place that I didn't want to be. But I had to start this show knowing I wasn't at optimal health. And I had to start this show knowing I didn't look the way I really wanted to look or could look. But I had to let go of the past image, but I had to do it. But sitting in this position, sitting beside him, knowing he's going to work out, and I got to hear about it, and then I got to look at him and understand he's got himself together. So what's, it's giving me a reaction on here. So what it forced me to do, it forced me to woman up. You said that you noticed a couple of months ago, you said, I kind of noticed you were a little more quiet, a little more introspective, because I was going through a process.
Right.
To which I had to step back. I have rearranged, I've changed how I eat. We were talking about this with JJ a couple of weeks ago. Was it last week or a couple of weeks ago?
I think last week. I think last week.
Last week when we were on with JJ.
No, week before last.
Week before last.
Yeah.
I eat different. I drink tons of water. I make a lot of my food at home. I do. Have you ever heard of chia seed pudding? You ever heard of chia seed pudding?
I have not.
Yeah. I make chia seed pudding as an alternative to oatmeal, but it has an incredible amount of omega. It's great for your system to help keep your system moving and help keep your system regular. I cook often. I make homemade soups. Have you ever heard of a Japanese sweet potato? Okay, you've heard of that. A Japanese sweet potato is different from the traditional sweet potato in that it's white. I take that, bake it, and make a soup from that because I'm giving my body and my digestive system a break instead of having to break down complicated foods. So I'm just telling you all some of the things that I've had to do and that I've seen some change, but I've even got to push forward and go to another level. I got up this morning. I hadn't had anything to eat for breakfast. You know what I focused on? I focused on taking a probiotic and making sure that I drink at least 35 what do you call it? 35 ounces of water to start my day off. And I haven't had anything before lunch because I'm giving my body a break. So I'm just saying how I've had to make some changes for wellness, and I've gotten. And when you noticed me a couple months ago, I was, as you say, I was in the dungeon. I was in the dungeon mentally.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm getting up, I can go to Chick-fil-A, do what I want to do. I may go have a burger for lunch, or,
Right.
I'm eating.
Right.
When we first started, we would go meet where? At Surin.
We did. Yeah.
And I told you, I said, Joe, nephew, I said, I got to change this.
Mhm.
I said, because there are some things that's going on. I can't eat it. This is up. I've got to make some changes. So I've had to do that. And it has been one of the toughest things for me mentally at this point. I don't know why.
Mhm.
Maybe because I just become accustomed to eating what I wanted, but it mentally was tough for me.
I'm going to admit something. I've said this before on my show, and throughout the years I've said this. It's been a curse and a blessing for me to be this mindset or be like I am. And the blessing is when I look in the mirror, I'm happy. The curse is exactly what you said. For me, I call it the Joe Lockett effect when I'm around women, right? Especially if you're married or you're in a relationship. A woman feels she has to keep up with me. And so she starts to try to change herself
Yeah.
for what she thinks that I want her to look like,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
what she wants to look like when she's with me.
Yeah.
I don't never say a word, but every person I've ever been with,
Yeah.
every person I've ever, that we've been in a relationship,
Friends included?
friends not so much, but women
Oh,
that I
but
spend
that you've dated.
that I've dated
Yeah.
or spend time with, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At some point, they start to
Do what I
want
just
to
did.
lose weight to go get in shape, right? And it's good to a point, but then at some point, for me, I'm like, do you? Because they want me. Some women want me to, train them. And like I tell people, I would tell you what you need to go do, but if it's in you, like you're doing, find what works best for you, ladies. If you got a man in your life and you want to look a certain way, don't put that load on them to, make you go do something. Figure out what you need to do. Ask them tips on how you can work out. But go make yourself go do the small stuff first. And I tell people this all the time. When it just comes to working, now we're talking about health and wellness and fitness over 50, y'all. Do anything 3 to 5 reps if you can't do a lot. Start where you are, right? And do that a couple times a week, and you will build from there. Now, people they want to go fast. They want to do this crash diet. They want to do a liquid diet.
Yeah.
Stop the craziness.
Yeah.
Because when you do that
Yeah.
and you lose all that weight,
Yeah.
you're not disciplined enough
Yeah.
to continue to do that for the rest of your life
Yeah.
in moderation.
Yeah.
So when you start to eat again, and you will because you just went on a crash diet, you're going to get upset. Life's going to hit you. You're going to get depressed, and you're going to start to eat again. Your body's going to be more stubborn the next time
To lose the weight.
to lose the weight
Yeah.
because your body know what you did to it the first time.
Yeah.
And this is why people find it harder for themselves. Well, I lost the weight quick the first time, but now it's harder for me. It's 2 reasons why. Because now your body adjusts. Your body is one of the most complex systems in the world. So your body adjusts really quickly to what you've done to it. And then number 2, you're getting older. The older you get, the harder it is to get the weight off of you.
I can
Right?
testify.
So people need to make sure that they understand what they're doing. What you was able to do when you was in your 20s and drop 10 or 15 pounds in a couple of weeks, you're not able to do it in your 40s and 50s anymore. Unfortunately.
You're right. I can testify. Look at this little cute couple going by right here. We need to grab them and have them on the show right now. That's
She's
right
rubbing
there.
on the show.
She's rubbing on his
Yeah,
shoulders.
baby.
That cute little puppy love.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. No,
Exactly.
and I can testify to what you're saying in the sense that and when I was in my 20s, I could think about losing weight, and I could drop down within a matter of weeks.
Right.
No lie. Like 3-4 weeks, I just go and stop eating, or eat very lightly, and I lose this weight. At 50, I've had to process myself. I've had to cut back. I've had to shift
Right.
how I eat. I've had to shift the number of times. I've had to cut back the amount, and then I was able to do something extreme like just go on, liquids or just juice,
Right,
which
right.
I'm a big fan of right now, or just juice, or just eat fruits or whatever. And really right now I'm leaning more toward a vegan vegan lifestyle where I really don't even eat a lot of meats, and if I do, occasionally. And like meat for me is a treat.
I think what we should do is put some stuff out on social media
Yeah,
about over 50,
yeah,
about like maybe the 5 tips or 3 tips a woman should do,
I love
and
it.
then the 3 or 4 tips that a man should do over 50.
I love it.
Because there are men out there that want to get rid of that. We don't have a food, we have a freaking pot belly. Okay, it's called a pot belly, it's called a dad bod, right? And some of y'all want to get rid of that dad bod.
Yeah,
And people, men won't ask me what they need to do. A
That's
woman
fair.
quickly will ask
a
me.
woman will ask
But
me
a
that.
dude is not gonna ask Joe what you. So I'm gonna go ahead and help y'all out, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some stuff out there that y'all probably can start to do to go ahead and lose that weight. That's very, very simple.
Why don't we in fact shoot a video, or why don't we just kind of play off that for the next week? Because we
Okay.
said we were going to talk about that. And I
Okay.
want to give you a quick update.
Sure.
You also told me, I told you I was drinking this particular mushroom coffee.
Yeah.
And I told you I was going to drink it every day. Well, the mushroom coffee is supposed to help with
How did
digestive.
that work out?
So so you want the honest answer?
Yeah.
Of course you do. I didn't see a lot of difference. I purchased it. I probably spent $50, and there are multiple brands
You
out
should have
there.
brought it with you today so people can see.
I'll bring it next week.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bring it next week. So I do this.
So the mushroom coffee is a no-go.
Let me go another week on the mushroom coffee.
She's trying to give it a break, y'all.
I am.
I'm
I
giving
am.
it a thumbs down.
'Cause
JJ said it himself.
He said it wasn't that great.
He said it was like this here, and then it went back down. So
Yeah.
I think it's just some coffee, and they probably put some mushrooms in there and call it mushroom coffee.
I'm all about giving it. And another thing I will tell you too is there is some validity. There is some logic which says you have to try something out too for a set amount of time to really see if it works. So let me do that part.
Okay.
Let me
And
do
I have
that.
my hydration water thing helping not come in. It should be in this week. So.
Oh, you ordered that?
Yeah, I ordered it. I haven't come in yet.
Dang, I want to get one of those too because JJ said that really, really worked. Hey, who is that? Oh, it's my friend. It's my friend Rico. He
I
says,
know
"Great
Rico.
to see you all on YouTube. Keep the content coming. You both are amazing. You are amazing, my
Yeah,
brother."
that's my brother. We need to get him on the show. Hey, man, hit one of us up, man, so we can get you on the show.
Hey, Rico, when can you come on the show? Rico will gladly come. And you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
yeah. He's-
I'm actually looking at doing a story with him and his wife because they've been married. Great story around.
He
how
need to
they
come on
met.
with his wife. Forget him. Bring your wife. Forget you, Rico. Bring your wife.
There it is, Rico.
So get in our inbox, bro. We're gonna get you on the
We'll
show,
get
man.
you on the
I don't
show.
really want to talk to you. I want to talk to your wife because I know you. I know your story.
So he
But
will do that.
he
for
definitely
us.
will.
Hey, Rico, good to see you. So we're gonna get you on the show down here on the south side. You and
So
me.
I think health over 450, y'all, is a great conversation. It's what you drink, is what you eat.
Yeah.
But I think people need to tailor it to what they feel comfortable with. It ain't about what Keisa does. It ain't about what Joe does.
That's right.
Right?
That's
It's
right.
about what you feel is comfortable
Great point.
for yourself.
Great point.
And so we're going to be putting out some things on social media to try to help you out. But don't go by exactly what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try it
Yeah.
and then tailor it to where it works for you. People got to understand, when you see something, you don't have to do it exactly.
Like someone else.
It's not, you're not a surgeon and you got to go in at a certain angle
Yeah.
and make sure you do just a little bit.
Yeah.
Dieting is different.
That's right.
You have to do first, mentally, can you do it?
Yes.
Number two is, can you be disciplined and consistent enough to continue to do this?
That's right.
So just because Joe Lockett did it,
That's
that don't
right.
mean that you're going to be able to start doing exactly what I did. You know what I'm saying? That I put on that piece of paper. So maybe you can just do the first part.
That's right.
Do that.
That's right.
Be accomplished in what you're doing. You're not going to be able to do everything that Keisa says she's doing. It's taking you a whole process to get here.
Ooh, it's a
Right?
process. And it's been hard.
And if you're watching our show, it's going to be a process for whatever mental or any kind of health thing that you're trying to do. It's going to be a process. And stop trying to look at these little quick get rich diet plans that people have, or these little exercise machines that y'all put it in y'all basement and sell on Facebook Live. I mean, sell on Facebook later on because you never used them, right? Because it sounded good. Yeah, I need to lose some little weight, but are you going to get your behind on the floor
And exercise.
and do the work?
And exercise.
Those machines work, but y'all never use them.
Listen, this is so good because I don't, when people say, encourage people to get healthy and they say, I'm going to go out and go join a gym. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this equipment, buy this treadmill or buy whatever. And you don't use it, or stair stepper or elliptical machine. Listen, I know what works for me. What works for me, I can't do all that stuff with the machines. What do you say you do? You go work out in your dungeon.
Yeah.
You actually have machines that you use.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for Keisa, but that's okay. The same result for all of us is wellness. Different paths to get there. So one of the things for me is I love to walk, number one. And number two, I'm not really a person who uses weights. I like to push and exercise with my body. You'll see me doing things, engaging my core, moving from side to side, twisting my core out while I'm out exercising and all that kind of stuff. Good, you got it.
I
And
got
one,
it.
and
You sound like
two,
Denise
and
Austin.
3, and 4, and 5, and 6. But that's what I do. I actually will engage my core. Joe, I will get in my living room. I will do a 15, 20-minute session of stepping and bending. You can check some of these things. I do. I like leg lifts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I will do 20 minutes of that on my own. Hi.
They're like, wow, they're doing a podcast right there.
What are they doing?
Yes,
in
we
there?
are.
Yes. But you have to tailor it for yourself. And if you know you're not the person who's going to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and go to the gym, no worries about that. I don't get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. I jump right out of bed and I will exercise right in my living room for 15 minutes, or I'll add a little extra to my walk. I love that you said that. Tailor it for you.
Yeah.
And let me encourage you by also saying this. I know we've put out a lot, but I had the opportunity last week to go speak to employees at Alabama Power's Miller Steam Plant. And
I
this
used to get sick of you bragging all the doggone time. I had 110, I'm Keisa, and I'm the count. You get on my doggone nerve, man. I'm getting sick and tired of you. Real talk.
subtle brag. And since you're sick, since it makes you sick, let me add a little bit more. I'll get a chance to go speak to a plant in Georgia, coming up pretty soon.
Go ahead. I'm going to put on my doctor glasses and listen to this stuff here. I am now your counselor. So go ahead and speak to me, man. Go ahead. Yes.
So as I was speaking to the employees there,
yes,
one of the things that I shared with them
yes.
is wellness and safety begins with you.
Mm.
And it does. Because when you talk about working at a job like an Alabama Power or any sort of corporate job, the team is only as good as its weakest link. So if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to do your job effectively. But the whole point of that story is that I share it with them. Start small. As you listen to Joe and I today, you're not going to have you're not going to be chiseled out like Joe in a week, in 2 weeks, and 3 weeks in that manner. It's going to take you some time. So what's the one thing that you can add to your routine today? Can you add drinking more water? Can you add getting up 10 minutes earlier and meditating, or getting a walk in, or getting some steps in? Can you watch a quick YouTube video that's going to get you some exercising in?
Good point.
One thing, can you add one meal that's going to be full of vegetables as opposed to going out to eat? Can you make a salad and you and your family eat off of that big salad for about 2 or 3 days, and you incorporate that into your meal? One thing, that's my challenge for you today. One thing to do. And I heard you issue a challenge that over this next week, we're gonna put some things out on social media.
We'll put some things out to help. Because these for people over 40, over 50.
Yeah.
That's trying to get that summer body we're talking about. So you can have the hot girl summer, the hot boy summer, right? These are small tips that you guys are going to be able to do. Some of our favorite exercises that we do. Some of the favorite drinks that we do. Like I'll probably put out, my eating routine probably scared the hell out of everybody, but I would definitely put it out.
Share. Go ahead,
I'm not going to put it out. I put it out on social media. We'll have to follow us for that.
Okay, good point.
But I think at the end of the day, when it comes to your health, it's very important. And the other thing I want to put out when we're talking about health here on the Keisa and Joe show at the Filter Coffee Parlor here on the South Side, I want to talk about this here.
Okay.
You need to make sure that if you're over 40 or you're over 50, make sure you get your yearly checkups.
Ooh.
Because if you want to date, right, and if you want to be in a relationship space, you need to be healthy.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be taking care of somebody sick when you could have taken care of yourself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you want to be healthy enough to have fun in the relationships. You want to be fun. You want to be healthy enough to be able to do the great things that relationships bring once you fall in love with folks. You know what I'm saying? You want to be healthy enough to be able to perform.
Come get your uncle over here being managed.
No, but I'm just saying, you want a man that want to be able to perform, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want a woman that want to be able to perform. I don't want y'all.
Lord, let me say this. So I've been seeing some buzz on social media about these ladies going off about these geriatric men. They say, y'all play around. This is what they say, not me. They say some of y'all play around. No. This is documented on social media. In fact, when I see a video, I'm gonna send it to you.
I don't want it.
They say some of these men, some of y'all guys, and guys, y'all tell me if this is wrong. They say some of these guys are out here wilding out in their 20s and 30s and 40s. And then when they get in their 50s and get sick, or they know something's going or they know something's going wrong with them.
You smiling and laughing
Because you're looking at me the way you're looking at me. But these ladies said they're calling y'all out. And they said, one girl was on social media, she said, and they're coming to me. I'm a young woman. I don't have time to take care of anybody. And some of y'all men, y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all out there wilding out in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and then you get sick and get senior, can't perform. And then y'all want to come to a younger woman like me. And then you use your money to try to make up for what else you cannot do. Stop, I can't do this. You looking at me like that. That's out on social media. I'm sorry, y'all. I should pull this video up. I have seen it in shorts where several women have said it. So guys, the word has gone out, and I want you to know that I didn't say this. I'm in my 50s.
You laughing about it?
Because it's hilarious.
You so tickled about it. You sound like you agreeing with her.
It's hilarious. She's calling y'all out. And I want to know you've got an answer for
y'all.
This guy has an answer for everything. Why don't you deal with that on the Joe Lockett show today?
No, I'm not dealing with it right now. I'm saying no. I'm dealing with
geriatric men.
Hold on.
Do not come for these young women when you get into
Hold
your
on.
50s
Okay,
and you want somebody to take care of you. The women have said enough.
No, wait. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna tell whoever y'all women are. I want y'all to share this video and post it at Joe Lockett. Come see me.
Ladies, am I out there?
No, hold on. Stop. Come see me. You said geriatric men, right? Over 50, right? Come see Joe Lockett. Now, hold on. Understand what you're talking about, okay? The physicality of the experience that you need to have, and can you have the stamina? And I'm gonna say this, ladies. I'm looking into the camera. Come holler at your boy. That's all I'm gonna say. Come holler at your boy.
Do you count as geriatric?
Yes, they say up to 50.
Yeah, he's geriatric.
Yeah, I'm geriatric to some of these women.
50.
So all these little young, but trust me, I want to ask you, do you got the stamina to hang with your boy? So bring it on. And I'm sending the challenge out. Let's go. I'm gonna wrap it up, and we gonna do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hey, how y'all doing?
They're speaking at me on y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just weak with that.
Listen.
I'm gonna find you that video.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag in and say, come holler at your boy.
In fact, what I'm gonna do as you continue to talk, I'm gonna see if I can look it up. Because when I saw
talking all that crap.
Because when I saw that, I said, "Oh Lord, I normally save videos. I should have sent that to you."
But see, no, but the question that I got for her behind is this here though. At the end of the day, why are you even giving that man your time today? Because it sounds like you took his money.
Oh no. Don't try to do that now.
No, that's what she said. Because she said they tried to cover with money. So did she not take the money?
I don't know.
And so here's the other part.
Yeah.
If you so young, why you messing with an older guy? Why you messing with an older guy? Why come you messing with guys your age?
She didn't say. She said she wasn't messing with him, huh?
So, and how she know? She got to know though.
He probably can't afford her.
Exactly.
And she didn't say she was messing with him. She just said he tried to holler at her, and she said,
"But how she know he's geriatric? He can't perform."
Because he's old and over 50.
And so she's assuming without facts.
No, he may have tried something.
No. So she performed. So he couldn't perform.
You and I just had this conversation where we cannot assume anything
without facts. Yeah.
So we cannot assume anything. But my thing is, we can have an opinion.
Yeah, but make sure you say it's an opinion, okay? And I haven't tried, but this is what I'm thinking. Don't come out here just saying men that's over 50 that's geriatric. Okay, bring your geriatric. Okay, bring your young. I'm gonna be nice. Just holler at your boy at Joe Lockett. Get in my inbox. I don't know. I don't have those problems.
We're talking about her opinion, but everybody has an opinion on it.
Okay, but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is, I don't have those problems. I can say that with confidence. So I'm saying I'm over 50. I'll be 54 next month on July the 13th. Bring your ass.
Nephew, and listen, America. Do you assume that someone was a little offended by that?
Yeah. Don't come at us.
You taste a little offense in the air.
Yeah, don't.
Salt.
It's salt because it's salt coming from this butterscotch. It's salted butterscotch.
That's not the butterscotch. That's from you.
Listen, you said geriatric men over 50, and you looking at me and you're laughing. So I took offense to that. You right, I did. I got a problem with that. See, she's still laughing.
There, there are benefits to dating.
You know, the way you laughing. Wait a minute. The way she's laughing is like me and her performing something together, and she didn't experience. We ain't did nothing together, but the way she's laughing, it's like she got an experience with me or something. And she, oh no, this is what she laughing about. She have experienced it.
No.
She's seen this before.
No, I can't say what I really want to say because I don't want Facebook to beat me off. But you know,
But she laughing too hard. But that video was not that funny.
well, you know, you just hear the older lady say, you know, when men get a certain age, you know.
No, I don't know. What they say? What y'all say? What y'all older women say?
You know, the older women just say,
Young kids.
when men become a certain age, there are certain challenges they experience.
That's so dirty. That's so dirty.
Let me find it.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's why dudes will say me fellas.
What is why is she so tickled?
I am crying over here, y'all.
Why? And I'm not a comedian. Dino Powers is not here today, man.
Oh dang! No, Dino would eat you up on
Wow.
that
No,
one.
how you gonna eat me up? Dino was 52. What the hell? How you gonna eat me up?
Jerry.
Geriatric too. Oh gosh. Let me find this video.
No, we don't need to see the video. Post the video later. I don't want to see the video. I don't. I'm very salty right now because I'm offended. My feelings are hurt. I'm sensitive right now. I'm feeling some kind of way about you. All this laughter you got over here. Oh, it ain't that damn funny.
It really is.
Why?
Well, it's just not funny. It's just the way you took it and that what this young lady
She's
said.
crying about this.
I'm really crying because
You know something?
you just really
Hold on.
fell
I
in.
hope the next man that you ever do, if you ever give with somebody else in your life,
Yeah.
I hope you get a geriatric.
Oh, that's fine by me because that's fine because I'm a woman who looks for the totality of an experience.
That's what she said
I don't
now.
just care about
Hey, when she
intimate
walk in,
matters.
when she
I
walk
care
in
about
knocking
the
coffee over and
totality.
stuff like that, we gonna know that he's geriatric. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, nephew, come on, look, take us out of this one because I can't even think about where I need to go right now. Oh,
But y'all,
Lord.
seriously, overall, right? Keisa done lost me completely in this show. It's the Keisa and Joe, and she's still laughing.
Oh,
But
just
I
think
do.
it's cute.
It's about time for us to get out of here. It's about time for us to end the show. We
No,
got
but
about
you
four-
got to talk about how many minutes we have. We have about 4
We
minutes.
have as many
Okay.
minutes as we want to.
Okay, no, I want you to talk about because my folks are hanging on here. I want you to talk about what you said. Oh, well, maybe next time we talk about the conversations.
Oh no, we can do that. We can wrap that up really quickly here. But
Okay.
seriously, ladies, all men are not geriatric over 50.
They're not,
Okay,
y'all.
okay.
I just had a good laugh with him because he got so offended.
Yeah, I got offended, man.
And he's still nephew. He's trying to clear the air. He's trying to make sure that people know.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm repping men like myself that don't fall in that category. I'm just
You're
saying.
right. Not all men.
You know what I'm
do.
saying? Do you
I think she was just making a
see? No, but hold on.
statement
Women
as
get
general.
mad when we box y'all together. You know this, nephew, on the show. Do they not? When I make generalizations, not all women, right? And so, yeah, I got a little softer. But anyway,
Oh, that was
back to the
different.
Keisa and Joe show.
Back to the Keisa and Joe show.
All right.
Okay, speaking of.
But I want to say before we get out of here, though, Keisa, I do want to talk about
I'm
this.
listening. I'm listening.
Are you having the right conversations with yourself
Yeah.
when it comes to your health?
Yeah.
But also, are you having the right conversations when you're seeing things in your life when you're over 40 and 50? You know how sometimes you see stuff and you make up your own story about something, but you don't have all the facts.
Yeah.
And you start to assume that what you saw is what it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're angry and you're upset with somebody or about a situation at work or a situation at home. And I'm saying this to a lot of people because I think a lot of times we do get set in our geriatric ways
Oh, Lord.
when you're over 40 and 50. Okay. And I'm saying that with a pun intended, but I am talking about this here. And I shared it on my show yesterday, and I want to share it here with you and listening to the Keisa and Joe show.
I'm listening.
I spoke with my daughter about a situation. And I'm not going to put it out here because it's inside family stuff, but it's something that I had said that I felt a family member of mine had did with my daughter.
Okay.
And come to find out, Keith, that the family member in my head that I was blaming it on did not do it.
Didn't do it. Wow.
And when I talked to my daughter, the information she had did not come from that particular family member.
Even though you had assumed.
I had assumed it
You
was
had
because
assumed it did.
here's the thing I'm saying. All the facts fit, the timing and everything
Yeah.
fit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The situation fit.
Yeah.
But I was completely
You were
wrong
Wow.
about
Wow.
my assumptions.
Wow.
So the thing I'm saying to people right now is that if you're
Wow.
over 40 and 50 and you're in your head about something, and the facts for you, the surroundings,
Yeah.
it may fit.
Yeah.
The timing, the way it looks.
Mm.
But I was completely wrong. And I had to call and make an apology for something that I had assumed that they had did.
Done.
And they hadn't. So my point here is on the Keisa and Joe show is when you're over 40 and 50 and you caught into this routine about, well, you see, I know she did this or I know he did this. Are you sure that she did that? Are you sure Joe said that? Are you sure nephew said that?
Because the reality is we all do that.
Yes. If something happens at work and you and nephew got into
Yeah.
got into an argument.
Yeah.
Now something else bad happened at work.
Yeah.
You're gonna think they sabotaged you.
Yeah.
Did they really sabotage you? Do you really know the facts?
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times we ruin a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
We get into our own heads. And I'm saying this because it happened to me.
Yeah.
And on these shows that we're doing, we want to try to be better people.
Yeah.
And so this is something I think a lot of people, Keith, do not talk about self-correction, self-accountability, right? When you know you're absolutely wrong, dead flat out wrong, some of us will hide behind a wall and act like it didn't happen. They did something else. You can't get better if you don't do better. You can't get better if you're going to start lying about what you know the truth is and you're going to lie about it to yourself. That is a lie, which means that what you're saying and what you're doing is a lie, which makes you not such a good person. But what happens is you become a negative person, sis, because you're trying to cover up your own self of the liar that you have become because you didn't take accountability. Now, y'all gonna have to rewatch this part of the show because it's gonna take you a minute to probably comprehend what I just said. But accountability will help you stop hurting people.
Jesus.
Accountability will help you become a better person because you're gonna start to see that the world is not always against you. Your friend, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousin is not always against you.
Yeah.
It ain't always the white man, the black man, or the woman or the man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Keith, it's me.
That's pretty good.
Sometimes it's me.
That's pretty good. What is it? What does Michael Jackson say?
Look at the man in the mirror.
I'm going to look at the man in the mirror and I'm asking him to
change
his ways.
But a lot of us don't do it.
No.
A lot of us,
No.
because it's too easy to point the finger.
So let me close out that thought and round that
Sure.
thought out. I was listening to a pastor. I don't even listen to him often, but he and I listened to this about 10 times on a reel yesterday. He said that your friends create comfort, but challenges create movement. Challenges, trouble creates movement. Your enemies create movement. What am I trying to say to that? Sometimes situations come to us or we're confronted with a situation. And it's not always, we're always looking at that person to blame the person. It's not really even about blaming the person. There's sometimes that things come to us and we're so people focused. We get mad at the person, we get whatever. Maybe it's just something that's pushing you to do and to be better. So that situation happened. And his temptation was to look at the person. You said you were blaming somebody.
I blame somebody else.
You blame somebody else for this happening when really it had nothing to do with the person.
And I took it to them.
And you took it to that person.
Yeah.
When really it had nothing to do
And
with
they
it.
said they didn't do it and I didn't believe them.
And you didn't believe them. But even if they had done it, for whatever reason, it came to you. So that wasn't really to really hurt you. It was really to put you in a position to grow, because or you may not see it at the time.
Yeah.
But because was it some information revealed that you may not have wanted to be revealed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll just
yeah.
say it like that. So what is that? It's information that I didn't want to be revealed. It you know that
It should have
that's-
came through me.
it should have come through me.
Yeah.
But here's the deal: it didn't.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, that happened.
Mhm.
So rather than us being angry with a person or being angry, what life asks us at that point is, how do you go through this? Well, I'm here right now. This isn't how I would have preferred this happen, but I'm here. So we can either be angry, which is a lot of times what we do.
Mm.
And if you listen to me out of both sides of your ears, it's gonna come all back together. But this happened, I'm here. So how do I pivot and move forward from here?
Right.
This information is out. Am I going to be angry? Even if the person had told, even if the person had done it, is it that you really should be angry at the person? No, it just catapulted you to be here. And you know what that is? Anytime we encounter a challenge, you know what that is?
What's that?
An opportunity for growth.
Mm.
It's time for us to grow up, to come up to another level. And it never is about the other person. I don't care if the person had told and had done that, what you thought, if they had, if that had been right. It's never about that person. What it is, it's always about you. And you're dealing with what this new light that's been shown, or this new challenge. How are you going to handle that moving forward? Let me bring another example. If you're dealing with something that comes to you at this point in your life, a diagnosis. Are you going to be mad? Are you going to now get mad at the world because you've received this diagnosis? Or is that going to be an opportunity for you to make some changes, take accountability, which is what you said, take accountability, and maybe even correct some things that you know you have not done right. You know you haven't been eating correctly.
Right.
You know you haven't been exercising. You know you've been engaging in way too many sweets, way too much junk food. So are you going to make the changes, or are you going to be angry that you've gotten this? No. What it is, it's an opportunity. Listen, I know people who've been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer who are still here. I know people who have been diagnosed with the unbelievable who are still here because they didn't take it as an opportunity to blame and get mad at the world. They simply responded by saying, I'm here. This challenge has come to me. Why is that? And here's the deal. We have a platform and we can be on here and we can entertain you all. But one of the things, I believe it was Dino who mentioned it to us, one of the things that we can do as well, and we're getting ready to round this out and close out, is he said, y'all have a powerful platform to be able to help some people as far as wellness and health as well. Because here's the deal, y'all, we can't get to the relationships. We can't get to enjoying your life unless you take care of yourself. None of that stuff, other stuff matters. We got to first start dealing with ourselves and the choices that we are making. And I'm sorry, being healthy is one of the best choices that you can make. Being a member of the 50 and Fabulous Club. Joe, I always say God gives us a certain amount of grace through the age of 45 to about 50. Okay, maybe you didn't know some things, but starting at that point, he's like, you're fully grown now. This other half of your life, let's go ahead and let's do the right thing. You know what to eat. You know to cut out some of those stressors. You know what makes you tick. You have enough information now. I'm expecting you to be grown enough to make some good choices. Does that make sense?
It makes all the sense in the world. And one last point I want to add to what you said is this here. What I did have to realize was that when I made that assumption about that person, I had to realize, and this is a tough thing I had to realize, if I'm thinking bad about that person, why do I have that person in my life?
If you don't think that person is for you, why do you have them in your life?
I mean, because if I assume that something happens and you're the first person I assume that did something